Hello, I'm excited to work through multiplicative comparison word problems with you today. So I have a word problem foldable, and we have an equation graphic organizer and then a strip diagram organizer as well. And we're going to use both of them to solve different types of problems. So let's look at this foldable. If you put the flaps open, you can see the three components that make up a multiplicative comparison word problem. So there's the larger amount, the smaller amount, and the multiplier. So the smaller amount times the multiplier equals the larger amount. So in this first run through, let's go ahead and make the larger amount unknown. So I will turn that flap over, that makes that the unknown in the problem, and we'll read through it together. So there are some pencils, there are 5 clipboards, there are 3 times as many pencils as clipboards. Since I have the star as my unknown, I'll use the star question. How many pencils are there? So in order to use my strip diagrams, I'm going to focus on the multiplier part. So I know there are 3 times as many pencils as clipboards, so I'm going to use this strip diagram for the 3 times as many. So here is my smaller amount, and I can see the larger amount is 3 times as much. So I see there are 3 times as many pencils, so that's my larger amount, as clipboards. So the most important thing to make sure that those get put in the right places. Then I can start filling in numbers. There are 5 clipboards. So now students can either skip count to solve for the number of pencils. They could do 5, 10, 15, or they could do 3 times 5 and get 15. So there are 15 pencils. The great thing about these is that they are also self-checking. So you turn that over and you can verify you got the correct answer. So let's go ahead and do one where the multiplier is the unknown. So I'll open the top 2. And if the multiplier is the unknown, it's best to use the equation card in order to help students solve this. So let's read this problem. There are 15 pencils. There are 5 clipboards. There are blank times as many pencils as clipboards. What number completes this sentence? So I'm going to use my larger amount, so 15, divided by my smaller amount, 5. And then I can see that the multiplier is 3. There are 3 times as many pencils as clipboards. And students can flip this open and check it. So it's great to do multiple problems with the same foldable so that students can see different scenarios. And they can see how in this case we use multiplication to solve. In this case we use division. So the operation is determined by what the unknown is. So there's also the My Multiplicative Comparison word problem foldable. So students can fill in 2 different objects, and then they'll fill in the inside as well. So they'll actually do these 2 numbers first, multiply them together to create that one, and then they'll fill in either thing A or thing B and all the other blanks, and they can solve their own problems. I hope that you have fun teaching multiplicative comparison problems to your class.